Hi friends, Mrs. Wread back to share another fantastic chapter of Horrible Harry and the Dragon War by Suzy Kline. Today we're reading chapter 4, and if you remember from the end of chapter 3, Harry was still a little bit confused what the big deal was and why Songli was upset with him. Remember, they're making dragon projects. And Mary had come over to Harry and said, Harry, don't you think you should apologize? And Harry was all, I don't know, what do you mean? He didn't get it. Also, they were getting ready for recess. And the rest of the class in 3B was thinking, oh, this is not going to be a good recess. There's going to be like some kind of epic battle. So, if you're ready to sit back and be a listener, find your comfy place. And let's go. Chapter 4, Outdoor Battle. At noon recess, Mary shouted to the kickball diamond. Everybody ran to the far field. There was only one puddle on the playground, and it was way over by the fence. And as we gathered together, Mary announced, today's kickball game is going to be a big one. It's a battle between the dragons. You can either be on Songli's side or Harry's side. Harry immediately sprang into action. Anyone on my team is a fire-breathing dragon with green poisonous breath. Our fierce dragons are going to win, he bragged. I knew I'd be on Harry's side, and Sydney did too. He gargled like he was swishing mouthwash. Gargling is like, Sid didn't look like a very mean dragon, but he tried. As people chose sides, Songli whispered something into Mary's ear. Mary nodded. Then she said something. Our team is the GLDs, the Good Luck Dragons. And we're up first. Play ball. Songli waited behind the plate because in room 3B, captains kick first. Usually, Harry runs out to play. Center field. He likes catching fly balls, but today he stomped. He moseyed over to the shortstop. No one made small talk or even cheered on the team. Kind of sounds like their classroom when nobody was talking while they were working. Everyone's feeling a little bit, oh. Dexter tried to lighten things up. He did a rock and roll dance on the mound at first, and then he sang a bebop, doo-bop, bebop, boo a few times. And Songli just waited at the plate. Songli sounds like she's being pretty serious about this. Play ball, Mary shouted. Dexter sang one more bebop, dee-doo, boo. Then he rolled the ball really fast over the plate. So remember, they're playing kickball and not baseball. She kicked the ball hard with her red and white sneakers. Pow! Up, up, up it went. Harry chased it. The ball hit the fence, and then it bounced back into the puddle and splash. I bet Harry's feeling a little irritated. Harry was there for the waterworks, meaning he got sprayed right in the face. Songli had enough time to race around the bases for a home run, while Harry waded into the puddle and fished out the floating ball. I don't feel like this is helping their situation very much right now. The GLDs scored their first point. Mary made a splash mark on the cement in white chalk. We're ahead, she bragged. 3 outs later, the GLDs were ahead 7-0. That means the Good Luck Dragons are winning. Sangali had pitched a bouncy fast ball over the plate. Harry ran up to meet it. His sneakers squeaked with water. Imagine how Harry's feeling if he's still reliving having to deal with the defeat of that first score and every time he steps in his squeaky, wet sneakers. Probably not helping his attitude about the situation. Suddenly, an ambulance rounded the corner. Harry turned to look around and he missed the ball. When Sid laughed, Harry shot a look at her. Wow, this is not going well for Harry, huh? Mary yelled, "Strike one!" "There are no strikeouts in kickball," Harry groaned. "It counts as a foul," Mary replied. "Remember, we added that rule last month?" Remember, playground rules. Harry grumbled something while Songley pitched the next ball. This time, she put an extra twist on it. I could tell that she was angry. That ball whizzed to the plate. Harry didn't notice. He was too busy pretending he was a fire-breathing dragon. He exhaled loudly and he roared as he ran towards the spinning ball. Bloop! Harry's kick went up over his head and backward into the foul territory. "2 fouls!" Mary screamed, holding up 2 fingers. "One more and you're out." Harry's eyes looked like red hot coals. That is, what do you think he's feeling there? Like red hot coals. That's a simile. Harry's eyes looked like red hot coals. Songley pitched another wicked spinner. Harry flapped his arms like they were huge bat wings, and he went charging after the ball, and wham! The ball went up, 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 and then down, 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 by the left side of the fence. "3 fouls, you're out," Mary yelled. So that one that went over the fence, that was a foul. Harry stomped to the end of the line and he faced the oak tree on the other side of the fence, and you could see his back, and that was it. That's what Harry does when he thinks that he might cry. I sometimes do that. When I feel like I might cry and when I really don't want other people to see me cry, I turn away. Or I walk away. And I usually only cry when I'm really mad. That's what Harry does when he thinks he might cry. He just doesn't want anyone to know. When the bell rang, we were behind 6-7. That's not very far. The fire-breathing dragons with green poisonous breath had run out of time. Harry kicked the fence 3 times. Boy, was he mad. Sydney was too. He walked up to Harry and pointed to his chest. "If it weren't for you and your stupid kick, you would have won." Oh, we could have won. Oh, wow. Now he's getting blamed for the whole team losing. I'm really feeling bad for Harry right now, actually. That did it. Harry jumped on Sid's back and he rode him around like a wild bronco. His wet shoes made marks on Sid's pants. Get off me," Sydney shouted. Mary rushed over to Harry. "So," she scolded, "how do you like it when someone calls you stupid?" Harry didn't answer. He just slid off Sid's back and looked over at Songley. She had her head down, Winning the game didn't change anything. This is Harry on Sid's back. So Harry's getting a little bit of a taste of his own medicine. His feelings were hurt because other people were not feeling great about what he did. And telling him so. Doesn't feel good when somebody tells you you're not good at something, does it? Song Lee's mood was either mad or sad. She didn't feel like slapping her team high fives. Gee, Ida complained. Even kickball isn't fun anymore. I know, Mary groaned. Nothing is. Yeah, I agreed. I hate war, said Doug. Remember, Doug is the narrator. Harry didn't say a word to anyone. He just walked to the cafeteria all alone. And that, my friends, is the end of chapter 4. Tune in for chapter 5. There's only 2 more chapters left of this book. I hope you finish it. See you next time.